This offense will destroy your opponent with elite pass plays, one-play touchdowns, and unstoppable RPOs. We will be in the Bengals offensive playbook, running the majority of the plays in the formation Trey Y Flex. If you want to watch part 1 of this offense, the link is in the description below. For the first play, we'll be in SE corner. This first setup beats any zone defense in Madden. Be sure that the 3 wide receiver set is on the far side of the field. For the adjustments, put the outside receiver on the trip side on a streak, the middle receiver on a zig, and leave the inside receiver on a corner. On the backside, leave the tight end on the corner route, and for the running back, you can put him on a swing route to create a high-low concept, or you can block him for extra protection. In the play, your first read will be the zig route, but if a flat zone is guarding the zig, your second read will be the corner route. If you read that the streak is pulling the deep zone defender up the field, you can anticipate that there will be open space deep towards the sidelines. So when I read this, I took one more second to make the throw to make sure the deep zone was being pulled back. Then I freeform passed the ball with the left stick down and away from the defender between the numbers 4 and 5. This led the ball to a spot only my player can go and catch it on the sidelines. You can also take a look at the backside corner route and swing route as your last reads. If you read that the backside corner has open space on the sidelines, you can hit him for an easy dot. If everything is guarded, you have the running back as a check down option. For the next setup, we will leave every adjustment the same way as we did in the first play, but this time we will put the running back on a wheel route. This wheel route is designed to get the corner route open by pulling any deep zones away from the sidelines. In the play, if you read that the wheel route is keeping the deep zone away from the sidelines, you can pass lead the ball down and away between the numbers 4 and 5 for an easy dot to the corner. If the tight end corner route is not open, you can take a look at the other side with the streak, zig, and corner route. For the next setup, we will be in the play verticals. This play is also a universal zone beater. You'll want the trip side on the far side of the field. For the adjustments, put the outside receiver on an in route or drag route, the middle receiver on a flat, and leave the inside receiver on a deep post. On the backside, put the tight end on a streak and the running back on a swing route. Your first read in this play will be the running back swing route. There are times when your opponent will neglect putting a flat defender on the field because they're worried about the deep ball. So if you read there are no flat defenders, throw the ball to the running back in open space and get some easy yards after the catch. Your second read is the deep post. If you read that the streak pulls the deep zones back and that the in route occupies the user, freeform the pass to the post route, down and away from the defenders, and come back to the ball with the receiver for huge gains down the field. Your third read is the short in route. If the swing route and post route are guarded, take a look at the short middle of the field. If there's open space, lead the in route in stride for an easy pitch and catch. Your last read will be the backside flat route as a check down option. For the next zone defense beater, we will be in the play wide receiver cross. Like the previous plays, make sure the trip side is to the far side of the field. Then put the outside receiver on an in route, the middle receiver on a drag, and leave the inside receiver on a deep crosser. On the backside, put the tight end on a fade route. Fade routes will give him an outside release and help push back the deep outside zones. For the next adjustment, block the running back for extra protection. Your first read will be the middle receiver on a drag route. If you read that the user is a couple steps behind the drag and there is no hard flat zone, give the ball to the drag for some easy yards. Your second read is the in route trailing behind the drag. If you read that the user is guarding the drag, take a look at the space between the in route and the user. If there's an open window, throw it to the trailing in route for an easy throw and potential yards after the catch. Your last read is the crossing route. If you read that the user does a good job of guarding both underneath routes, take a look at the deep crosser. If the underneath drag route pulls the flat zone down and the streak pulls the deep zones up the field, there will be a wide open window for a throw to the crosser on the sidelines for a big pickup. Now let's go over one play touchdowns versus cover 2, cover 3, and cover 4. First, we will go over the cover 2 one play touchdown in the play PA crossers. In a cover 2 zone defense, there are 2 deep half safeties while the other coverage defenders are underneath. So the goal of this play is to split the deep halves down the middle. Be sure to have the trip side on the far side of the field. Then motion the inside receiver to the other side and put him on a fade route. Then put the tight end on a drag route and block the running back for extra protection. On the far side, leave the inside receiver on the post and put the outside receiver on a fade route. Your main read in the play is the post running up the middle. After the snap, if you read the deep half safeties run towards the fade routes near the sidelines, The post will be wide open down the middle of the field. All you have to do is freeform the pass down the middle of the field for a huge pitch and catch, splitting the cover 2 defense. Next, we have a one-play touchdown setup versus cover 3 and 4. We will be in the play post wide dig. First, make sure to put the trip side on the far side of the field. For the adjustments, motion the running back to the other side and put him on a streak. Then, put the outside receiver on a comeback, the middle receiver on a drag, and leave the inside receiver on a post. On the back side, put the tight end on a streak. Your main read will be the running back streak. At the snap of the ball, read the deep safety. If the safety stays towards the tight end on a streak and the wide receiver on the deep post, while the comeback route by the outside receiver pulls the deep outside zone down, you will have a wide open throw to the running back on a streak for the easiest one-play touchdown in Madden 24. For the next one-play touchdown versus cover 3, we will be back in PA crossers. You'll want the trip side on the far side of the field. For the adjustments, put the outside receiver on a comeback route, leave the middle receiver on the post, and put the inside receiver on a streak. On the back side, block the running back and put the tight end on a drag. Then motion the outside receiver on the comeback route to the other side. Your main read in this play will be the deep post. At the snap of the ball, read if the inside receiver on a streak pulls the deep middle safety back, and if the comeback route pulls the deep zone corner down. If they do, you will have wide open grass over the top to the post for a wide open one-play touchdown. Next, we're going to go over 2 plays that destroy man defense. In both man defense beating plays, we will be in the play PA crossers. In the first setup, put the trip side on the far side of the field. Then put the outside receiver on a comeback, the middle receiver on a zig, and leave the inside receiver on a crosser. On the backside, block the running back and put the tight end on a streak. Your first read in the play is the zig route. At the snap, if you see the zig is having trouble creating any space, your second read will be the man-beating crossing route. If you see the crosser has a step on his defender, freeform the pass up and away from the defender to dot up the man defense. Your last read in the play will be the comeback route. Comebacks do a great job of beating man coverage. Just be sure to throw the ball as soon as the receiver makes his break to help create enough separation from the defender. For the next man defense beater, put the trip side on the far side of the field. For the adjustments, put the running back on a wheel route and motion him over to the other side. Then put the outside receiver on a drag, the middle receiver on a zig, and leave the inside receiver on the crosser. On the backside, put the tight end on a streak. Your first 2 reads in the play are the drag and the zig. Just read what route gets open first and pass them the ball for easy yards. If those routes are covered, your third read is the running back wheel route. If you read that there's no deep safety over the top, you will see the wheel route burn his defender down the field for a huge play. Your last read is the deep crosser, which typically beats man coverage. For the mini run scheme, we will have 2 main run plays. The first run play is inside zone and tray Y flex. Since this is a pass heavy scheme, mixing in this run will keep your offense unpredictable. To optimize all run plays, you can double team defensive linemen who have run defense abilities like inside stuff to cancel them out, or just to totally wipe a player out of the play. To do this, press LB or L1 and down on the right stick. Then move the double team icon over the desired player you want to double team and press A or X. The double team mechanic will take the player out of the play so you don't have to worry about the defense blowing up the run. This inside zone run play, along with double teaming defensive linemen, will allow you to hit open gaps for huge yards. But if there's no holes to the inside, you can make a cut to the outside and make people miss for easy yards. The next run play is RPO alert bubble out of the formation doubles offset weak. For this play, I usually would pick a play in tray Y flex, then audible down to RPO alert bubble in gun doubles offset weak. Audibling down will make it tougher on your opponent to adjust a defense on the fly for the RPO. When you snap the ball, read the outside corner and the defender lined up over the bubble receiver. If the defensive players do not attack the bubble right away, throw the ball to the bubble and make people miss to move the ball down the field. If the player lined up over the bubble stays with the receiver, hand the ball off for some easy yards to stay ahead of the chains. If you are looking to get better at Madden, check out this video where I go over 30 pro tips that will instantly win you more games. Let me know how this offense works for you, and if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I'll see you next time.